Hey guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time, you're welcome. So in this video, I'll be making this lovely pinafore, and as you can see, I have my fabric already folded in four. So I'll proceed by marking out the full length, the length of the skirt part. So now from the length I removed 1.5, which I'm going to be replacing back with the elastic band. So I remove 1.5 from the full length of my pinafore from the waist down. So the 1.5 is for the band. I'm going to be replacing it back. Then I also added 1 inch for the folding. So that is exactly what I'm cutting out now. And you can see I didn't really bother taking the measurements of my waist. This is what I did. I just multiplied the waist measurements by 3. So exactly what I used to measure the wideness. And you can see I'm going to be placing it straight on my machine. And I'm going to be showing us everything when I'm sewing it. So this one now I'm cutting is the elastic band. Remember I said I removed 1.5 for the elastic band. So this is me just marking out about 3.5 with the right measurement of the waist now. And I'm trimming up the edge. So this is what I'm going to be folding up now. You know, if I fold it, I'm going to be having about 2 inches or less than 2 inches. By the time I sew with the stitching allowance, I'm going to be having accurate 1.5, which I removed already from the waist. And this one now, this is another rope. You can see the pinafore has a rope, and I just folded my fabric to cut out the rope. I made it 2 inches. So by the time I'm done sewing, I will arrive at 1.5 because that's what I actually need for the rope, 1.5, but I'm cutting it out 2 inches. And now you can cut yours out with your own desired measurements. This is exactly what I measure from the shoulder to the waistline. And remember, it's going to be going from front to the back. So take your measurements well and just cut it out straight, exactly the way you're seeing. The next thing I'm going to be cutting now is just the bow tie at the front. You can see exactly how I'm cutting it. Just fold my fabric and cut it out. Use any measurement of your choice. Then this is the down part of the skirt, and you can see exactly how I'm folding it up. So I'll fold it like this and just stitch it all around. Then after I'm done, you can see exactly what I have. And this is the band, the waist band. You can see how I'm sewing it. I just close it up, making the wrong side facing the wrong side, leaving my stitching parts open like this. So now I'm going to be taking my tape rule now and just measure out exact measurements for the waist circumference. So I'll mark it exactly so that when I'm pleating my down parts on the elastic band, I'm going to be getting the accurate measurements, nothing less and nothing more for the waist. So this mark now already have on my waistband is going to guide me on exactly the measurement of the waist. So I'll proceed by pleating the down part, the skirt part. You can see I didn't start this pleating from the edge, from the front. I leave some space before I started mine, and you can see how I'm pleating it one at a time. So when you are doing yours, just be patient and you are going to get it right. But after I'm done with this, I'm going to take it to my pressing table and press it out, and this is where the work lies. You have to be patient to press it well to get the pleating well on the skirt part. So you can see how I'm taking it gradually, and this is exactly how to pleat. You can see what I have at the front. Then at this point you have to be very careful so that you won't injure yourself, because you want your finger to be close to ensure the pleating is well standing before stitching it. You don't need to rush, just keep on doing it gradually. So this is what I did all through for the waist band. I know it's not really looking like it now, but if I flip to the right side, you will see the beauty of what I'm doing right now. And when I'm done pressing it, oh god, it's very beautiful. So this is exactly how to do pleating, step by step pleating. With the camera flipped to the other side, I'm going to be showing us exactly what I've been doing since, in case if you've not seen it clearly. So this is exactly what you'll be seeing me doing. Then when I just stitch like 2, I'll pleat it again. You can see exactly what I have now. So at this point now, I'm going to be closing the other edge that is open. I'll just turn it, making the right side facing the right side, exactly the way you're seeing. Now I'm going to take it to the machine now and just stitch it around. Remember, this is also the part I'm at the edge, the front. This is the part I'm going to be adding my zipper allowance. So that is the part for the zipper. So this is what I have already. Then we'll proceed now by just joining our rope together. So I'm making the fabric facing right side, making the right side facing the right side, because I'm going to be turning it inside out. But remember, I didn't do the same for the waistband. I just close it up, making the wrong side facing the wrong side. But this is the rope, so I'm going to be turning it inside out. So I stitch it, making the right side facing the right side. So by the time I bring it out, it's going to be giving me the right side. At this point, you can just look for a very nice object to turn this inside out. Remember, I'm going to be doing the same for both sleeves. I have 2 of this strap. You can see what I have now. So the next thing now is just to go ahead and sew the bow tie. You can see the length I have. So I'm going to be closing it up, making the right side facing the right side exactly. And this is my paper gum. So I didn't even bother ironing it. I'll just go ahead and stitch it all around on the 4 figures. Yes, I'm sewing it all around, and you see exactly how I'm going to bring it out. After that, I just trim all the excesses. Then how am I going to turn this? You can see exactly what I'm doing now. To turn it, I'll just knock it small, just a little bit. Then I'm going to be turning it inside out also. I'm also turning inside out for the tie. Remember where I cut it from? I didn't leave any space open from the edge, so I just notched it a bit from the center. because by the time I'm done, it's not going to show. You can see exactly what I have now. Now at this point, take it to your pressing table and stitch it round. You can see what I'm going to be having later on. So I have this already, which I'm going to be using to hold the center part to form the very nice tie for us. I'll also turn it inside out also. After I'm done doing that, I'm going to be using it now to hold it at the center, and I will stitch the back part, take it to the sewing machine and stitch the back part. You can see exactly what I'm doing now. So as you are stitching it, ensure you are stitching it tight so that it won't be very loose. So you can see what I have now. At that part that I trim off, I'm going to be attaching elastic band so that it's going to be perfect fitting for the neck. So you can see exactly how to make a simple bow tie. So this is the rope, the one I turned inside out initially. So this is the other part of the mouth. So I'm going to be folding it inside and just take it to the stitching machine and stitch it down tight. I'll do for the both rope, and then I'll just go ahead and attach this rope now to my skirt, the pleating I have already. And remember, I was yet to put zip. I also went ahead to put zip, and that's all for this. Thank you for watching, and that's all for this video.